What's up, fight fans and sports bettors? Welcome back to MMA Prophecies, where we break down fights, predict outcomes, and help you make smarter picks. Today we're diving into a fight that's got a lot of people talking. Gilbert Burns versus Sean Brady. And I'm going to tell you why you should consider putting your money on Burns as the underdog in this matchup. You know, whether you're a hardcore MMA fan or someone just getting into betting, this fight presents a very interesting opportunity for underdog bettors. So let's break it down. And if you guys like content that helps you stay ahead in the betting game, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It not only helps the channel grow, but keeps you in the loop on future predictions and fight analysis. Alright, so first things first, let's talk about the grappling. When you look at this fight on paper, both Burns and Brady are top tier grapplers. Brady is undefeated with a solid wrestling and jiu-jitsu background, and he's no slouch when it comes to controlling his opponents on the ground. But here's the thing, Gilbert Burns isn't just good at grappling, he's elite. Burns is a third-degree Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt, and he's competed and won at the highest levels in grappling competitions. While Brady's grappling is impressive, it doesn't hold a candle to what Burns has faced and beaten in the cage. Burns has dealt with world-class grapplers before, including guys like Damian Maia, and he's not afraid to fight off his back or scramble in transitions. So this fight could easily turn into a grappling war, and if that happens, my money is on Burns to outwork Brady in scrambles and capitalize on submissions. This is where Burns can't break the odds. His ability to finish the fight on the ground is on another level, and that's a big reason why I'm betting on him. Next up, let's talk about striking, because Brady is still developing as a striker, and while he's shown improvements, he hasn't really faced someone with the kind of striking experience and power that Burns brings to the table. Burns has heavy hands, just as former welterweight champion Tyron Woodley, who got rocked by Burns in their fight. That's elite power and striking IQ. Brady, on the other hand, hasn't faced that level of striking threat yet. He's more comfortable in grappling exchanges. But if he has to stand and trade with Burns, things could get dicey. And while the odds favor Brady due to his undefeated record and hype, striking experience is where I think Burns has a clear advantage. If this fight stays on the feet longer than expected, Burns could easily land a shot that changes the entire dynamic of the fight. And guys, let's not forget about the experience, because Gilbert Burns has been in the UFC for a long time, and he's fought the best of the best at 170. We're talking about names like Usman, Woodley, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, all of whom are incredibly different stylistically. And don't forget about Khamzat Chimaev. I mean, Burns is seeing it all. Different styles, elite wrestlers, dangerous strikers. He knows how to adapt and stay composed under pressure. On the other hand, Brady, while undefeated, hasn't fought anyone close to the level of competition Burns has faced. And MMA experience matters, especially when the pressure is on. Burns knows how to navigate these big fights, and that could play a huge factor in a close contest. Now let's talk about why betting on Burns as the underdog is such a smart move. The betting lines have Burns as the underdog, but when you look at the skill set, the experience, and the fight IQ, this fight is way closer than the odds suggest. If you're a sports bettor, this is exactly the kind of fight you look for. Burns has all the tools to win this fight, and the fact that he's an underdog gives you great value for your money. Plus, underdog bets are where you can really capitalize on bigger payouts, especially when the matchup in this is competitive. It's also worth mentioning that Burns is coming off a dominant win, which shows he's still at the top of his game. So why are the odds makers sleeping on him? And that's where the smart bettors can take advantage of. And now if you're enjoying this breakdown and want more detailed fight prediction, betting tips, and insights to get ahead of the competition, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you'll never miss a video when we drop fresh content ahead of the biggest fights. Plus, we've got some giveaways coming up, and you won't want to miss out. So to wrap it up, here's the deal. Gilbert Burns as the underdog is a smart bet for this fight. His grappling is world class, his striking is dangerous, and his experience in high pressure fights gives him an advantage that the odds makers aren't fully accounting for. If you're looking for value in your bet, Burns is the man to put your money on. And if you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments below. I love hearing your predictions, and let's see who's right after the fight. Alright, fight fans, so that's it for today's video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe and share this video with your fellow bettors. Until next time, keep those bets smart and those hands sharp. Peace.